that's okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna
I
give
put
the
out a
reading.
couple of cards just to get things flowing, and off the bat, you can obviously see all of the gray and yellow coloring in here, um, which I'm thinking is almost saying there is a lackluster
Oh,
type of energy.
Anshuman from the other night is here.
Oh, hello! Hope
Hey,
you're doing
Anshuman,
well.
welcome back. We're just doing a general reading right now, but we can give you a reading after we're done. So keep going, Sarah.
Yeah, so I'm seeing that there is some type of financial opportunity that you're not jumping on, or you're not going for it, or you feel like it's just not coming to you. Um,
I'm kind of feeling like don't rest on the opportunities that you currently have to like just really look around and see what's already in front of you rather than searching for something new. Uh, I also want you to kind of ground yourself in earthly thinking. Don't really put yourself following the stars right now. I really want you to kind of just think about what's really going on in your day to day life. I'm also going to encourage you to not really focus on your higher self, but rather um, your material life right now.
this just gives it even more. I promise my whole deck isn't upside down. I just made sure this is just how it's going.
Uh-huh.
There are some negatives
There are what negatives?
in your financial life right now
Oh, like what?
where feeling either you're not jumping on the opportunities that are coming your way, possibly out of fear of things going wrong or feeling like you're not good enough, or maybe you're not managing your finances the way you could to the best of your abilities. And but I more so think that it's the way your thinking patterns are blocking the opportunities because I'm seeing some air elements here, swords, and with just the clouds and the sky and the gray. So it's more like a gray clouded thinking style pattern, in conjunction with the yellow, which right now I'm just feeling is like the richest.
Right. I almost feel like the yellow is the life energy from the sun. So really allow your inner sun power to guide you where you need to go. All right, Anshuman has a question. So
Yeah.
let's throw some cards out for Anshuman again. So Anshuman wants us to pick up the is Zoya in love with me again? So he wants an update on Zoya. So we're
Okay.
shuffling the cards right now for you Anshuman, and we will figure out if Zoya is still in love with you. Welcome, welcome everybody. We're doing live tarot readings. Just hang out. We'll get your question answered in no time. This is Nicholas and Sarah with the Tarot Authority. If we could get a thumbs up, get this going. If you want more readings, we try to log on live every so often, every couple days. If you subscribe, you'll know when we go live. All right, so Sarah's laying out some cards for Anshuman. This is our first question.
So you're approaching her. You feel like you have strong feelings towards her, obviously, but it's just seeming like your efforts are not pulling off.
I also want to jump in and say it might be good to move quickly, not so slowly in this scenario if you really want Zoya to, know that you care about her. Oh, okay. So really try to protect your heart and move on from what's been already spilt over. Yeah, your efforts. So quickly, if you want her to notice your efforts Anshuman. It also might be good to tell her how you feel and set your feelings and your emotions up for her, and then kind of take a step back and allow it to grow. Let her sit on your feelings for a while. Let her sit on her feelings for a while. But you really need to tell her how you're feeling, and don't do it slowly. You want to do it quickly. May I ask, what is Zoya's zodiacal sign? He says, absolutely. This is resonating with him. All right, good. So I need to, if you could tell us her zodiacal sign, what's her sign, that would be super helpful. I want you to lean into your maternal people in your life, the people that are feminine. Yeah, and also use your reasoning skills. You know, tell Zoya that you care about her. And I want you, this might sound a little bit counterintuitive, but try to logically explain your feelings. Can you remind us how or why there's a little bit of disconnect there, if that's possible? Or if anybody else has a question, we can kind of lean into that a little bit more. Do you have anything to say?
I think you're spot on here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the inverted Knight of Cups and the inverted Four of Swords is really telling me to not wait. Whatever is going on, do it quickly. Do it fast. It's also leaning more into the heart center. The inverted Swords is saying kind of stay away from your intellectual thinking and lean more into your heart. There's a lot of feminine force here. Show her your vulnerable side. But as I said, do it very, very, very fast. Okay, so Anshuman says that she has a boyfriend. All right, let's get a card for some resolution here. And if anybody else has a question, please type it in the chat. We'll get to it in 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah, Anshuman, I want you to really try to find possibly some other female figure that you could talk to express your love and your energy. She for sure still seems interested in this boyfriend. I'm feeling a lot of commitment to this boyfriend. Try to open some new doors in your life. That is going to be really important for your own happiness. I want you to try to recenter yourself in you. Do not place all of your eggs in one basket for this one, my friend. I know that you're in love with her. I know that you really care about her, but it might be time to open the door to some new possibilities. Sarah? No? Okay, so Sarah's not picking anything up. It might feel like a bad nightmare, and it might feel like you guys are just connected on a platonic level or a friendly level, but it really might be time to see some other avenues. All right. Anybody else like to throw up a question in the chat? We are taking questions. Thank you, Anshuman. You're always welcome here. Okay, Eva. Yes, we will take your question. Eva T. All right, what's your question, Eva? Oh, Anshuman says he just broke up with a person. Eva says, I'm a Leo. Gabriel is an Aries. Is he going to contact me? All right, so let's get some new cards out here. So Leo and Aries. So I just want to say this, that fire signs usually always go well together. They can match each other's energy. Leo and Aries, there might be a little bit of trouble with both of you trying to be like the center of attention. So make sure that you both are giving each other the attention that you need. Hang on 1 second, Eva. Sarah is shuffling the deck, and we will be giving you a reading in 1 second. Do you have any other further information on Gabriel or how you're feeling in this moment? Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it, Eva. We are here to help. If you could give us a like and subscribe, that would be super helpful.
Sorry, I'm taking a while to shuffle because I get accused of not shuffling enough. So, just making sure it's all good for you. Okay, so we're talking about. What was the question? Remind me.
Eva is a Leo. Gabriel is an Aries.
Mhm.
Is he going to contact her?
Okay. Is he weighing the pros and cons
Okay.
of being able to do this?
So he's weighing the pros and cons. I could see that. He's waiting for the right time. Okay.
But there is a spark there, I will say there. Just with that initial fire sign, there's something new, a passion that can happen here. So that might say he is going to approach you, I would think, because, the wands are all about action. The Ace of Wands is something new, so there's this new action being brought forth. So I think right now he's kind of like testing it out, feeling it out, thinking, debating on what he wants to do, but ultimately I think he will approach you.
I do want to go ahead.
Oh, no, I just wanted another card.
Okay.
But if you have something to say, go
Yeah,
for it.
I really want you to try to make yourself seen too. Like I need you to unveil yourself to him because he is a fire sign. He needs to know that you want to be seen, especially when there's two fire signs involved. There's a little bit of inherent competition for the center of the show.
And he's the Leo?
She's the Leo, he's the Aries.
Okay. I also want to say here that, part of what he is debating about is that feeling of he could be judged. He might be worried that you're going to judge him. He might be worried of rejection. Or on the flip side, maybe you as the Leo kind of take people's visions of you to heart. I know how that can feel. And so maybe you're the one that is kind of worried about being judged. So I would encourage you to have your heart open and not be afraid of what he thinks of you, because ultimately you are great no matter what. His opinion of you doesn't really matter. So just that transparency that Nick is talking about right now, just having your heart open, and hopefully he'll have his heart open and he won't be too afraid.
I also want to say, take it in little bits. Don't show him your feelings right away, but you need to be seen. So if you gradually show him and kind of take his hesitation and turn it into like a full-blown love or a full-blown noticing of him or of yourself to him, things will work out really, really, really well. Oh, okay.
So this could happen with the swiftness. This could actually be happening pretty soon. I do think it's ultimately going to happen. He just has a little bit of reluctancy.
I agree. And once it starts to happen and you start to show him little bits of yourself, everything's going to add up. And he is actually going to feel really strongly about you. What's super interesting is that Judgment, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, those are all fire signs. So this is a really good sign for two people that are both fire signs as well.
Just get one more.
Yep. Align your desires together. That's what I really want to say about this. Go ahead.
Also with his hesitancy, I think maybe he is deep down an emotional person, but he might not know how to show it. He might not know how to show it, or possibly he doesn't feel like really confident in having romantic relationships. So this might be all a little bit new for him, or a little bit harder. And that could be why it's taking a little bit.
She says, yes, he shows himself like he's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think that's why the King of Cups is actually inverted, because the King of Cups is the most gentle king. Next to the King of Pentacles, they kind of tie. So it might be good to kind of get in contact with his softer side, figure out what he likes. Okay, but she knows that he feels. Okay, yeah.
Well, of
So
course,
yeah,
everyone feels.
everyone
It's just
feels.
we
Yeah,
all communicate it very differently. Some people are really open, and some people kind of keep it completely to themselves and inside.
we have to remember that he's also masculine and a fire sign, so he's going to be like more reserved and try to put himself off as more like a tough person. So how do you know him? Do you know him through school? Do you know him through a church? How do you know this person? Oh, she says she knows he feels for her. Okay, how do you know? That's, I guess that would be the next question. Let's get a clarifier card. Oh, so do you guys know each other from when you were young? Like, have you grown up together at all? Okay, at school, he was my teacher. Was my teacher. Okay, so school. That's kind of what I was getting the feeling from this page of swords. You guys were kind of in like a
Youth and intellect.
youthful thinking. Yeah, that's what I was picking up from this page of swords a year ago. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you need to kind of take your back away from the wall and stop inhibiting your own self. Like, this isn't anybody else holding you there. This is your own self.
Okay, another thing here about the hesitancy, the fear of judgment. You saying that he was your teacher, he could be thinking, maybe this isn't right to be approaching a relationship with someone that was my pupil, someone that was my student. There might be some like ethical grounds that he's trying to sort out here and fear of judgment in that regard. So that could totally make sense there. Also, having people's judgment kind of working against him. These could be reasons for the hesitancy.
Awesome.
So you know that he likes you. It's just like he might not be approaching you because of these reasons that aren't really to do with you specifically.
Does anybody else have a question? We're taking questions. Let's see. Let me see who's here. That's fine. Welcome, welcome. Why don't we do a general reading for Aries? We're going to do a general readings for Aries. Yep, no problem, Eva. Just subscribe. That's all we ask. Subscribe to the channel. Does anybody have a question before we do a general reading for zodiacal signs? Of course, yep. Just like and subscribe. That's all we're asking. Or you can go to thetarotauthority.com and schedule a reading with us, Nick and Sarah.
Hey, Aries.
Aries. Let's get 3 cards for Aries.
Yeah, 3 cards.
3 cards for Aries.
Some main cards for Aries energy.
And we approach readings a little bit differently. We are a couple and we do duo readings, so we build off of each other's energy.
We sometimes clash a little bit.
And insight.
Yes. But overall.
Okay, so Eva's already subscribed. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva. All right, Aries.
Aries. All your Aries in your lives. Oh.
Okay, this is good. This is a good little sign right here. Let's see what else do we have.
Life is coming back into you. It's the summertime.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let that get to your head, though. There might be a little bit of sorrow and some heartbreak on the way. If you have a project that you've been working on, it might fall back a little bit, but from that falling back, make sure to pick back up your growth. Do not allow that to get you down. It'd be really key to don't bind yourself to that failure. Just allow it to happen and come back even stronger. You really need to think like a child in this situation because children are resilient.
Yeah, this builds off of what he's saying right here. Typically in a 3-card layout, I see things chronologically. And so perhaps you're on a positive note right now. You're going into things optimistically. Maybe you had a good past month. But it does look like there's something that could potentially hurt you emotionally. or be challenging. And like Nick is saying, don't let that get to you too hard to where you're no longer in this part. If you can see things like a child and remember that life can be about fun, life can be kind of a game, then it won't get to your head as much because your thoughts can bind you, like he's saying, and lead you, take you down to where you don't want to be.
I'm also kind of getting the feeling that you are your own worst enemy. Like it's not really anybody else. It's like you are your own self that is holding you back or getting you down from this
Yeah.
perceived failure.
Yeah.
So traditionally, this card on the very end, this Eight of Swords, it's considered that the woman bound herself. So it's said that she could easily escape if she wants to, but she chooses not to. And this is almost the inverse of the Two of Swords, where the woman is balanced and she's blindfolded, but she's not bound. She chooses to stay balanced. This person chooses to stay bound. And if you look at the image, one foot is in the water and then one foot is out. So it represents part of ourselves grounded in nature, but the other part is lost in our minds.
Yes. So it's not like she's consciously choosing to bind herself. It's more that she's not realizing the power that she has within herself, that ultimately it is a decision whether it feels like it or not in the moment.
Right.
You
right.
are stronger than your thoughts.
Exactly.
So that's what we're getting for Aries right now.
Okay. So now we can move on to Taurus. Welcome everybody.
Sorry.
I don't think we have anybody in the room. Oh, Javitha. Welcome back.
Hey.
Do you have any questions today? We would be happy to help you. Welcome everybody. We're taking questions. If we don't have any questions, we're going to move on to the Taurus reading. Any questions for anybody in the room? Okay, so Javitha wants to know Raghavendra's feelings for her. Okay, we can definitely do that. Let's get 3 cards out on the table and we can begin. All right, go ahead, Sarah. Whenever you're ready. Sarah's pulling the cards out for you right now. Hang tight. She's
choosing. Go in there.
She's hand-picking the cards. Oh, the Hermit. Okay. So this is a really good sign. Usually whenever I get the Hermit, it means that somebody's trying to show you the path that they want you to take and that your higher interests are in their your higher interests are in their best, like they want to see your higher interests come to life. He's definitely not trying to sneak around you. So I would say that his feelings are there. It just may not be quite apparent, and he is trying to show you that he is trying to be transparent with you. So 7 traditionally has to do with feelings. So he's definitely not trying to sneak around. You just might not be looking hard enough. And he is kind of showing that path for you. Let's get another card on the table. Yeah, don't be smokescreen by your own wishes. Kind of see where he wants to be at with you too. And everything will kind of come to light. We have 2 7s on the table. So obviously this is a very emotional relationship. Stay grounded in the path that he's leading you to. Stay grounded in how you perceive his feelings to be and how you perceive your feelings to be, because when you guys work together, your wishes are going to come to life. All right, so don't stick to any plans with this person. Try to really be spontaneous. You know, as soon as you start to make plans, things might change and people's hearts are going to be broken. There are going to be things that aren't necessarily aren't necessarily great for the relationship and how he's going to show his feelings for you.
I'm also wondering if you met him at work.
Sarah wants to know if you met him at work.
I mean, you don't have to answer that, but I was just...
Welcome, welcome, everybody. If we could get a like and subscribe, we will field your questions in a moment here. Yeah, wake up from the bad dream. Okay, she says yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Don't overthink things. I know that can be hard, but it looks like you're overthinking it so much that it is weighing you down. So I would say detach a little bit.
I like that. I like that. Don't create your own nightmare in reality, like overthinking this. I really like that.
And to me, that seems like he does have feelings for you and he is going to approach you.
I do feel like you have to take this slow, though, especially because, okay, she says she's trying to detach. You have to take this really slow because this does have to do with like a person that you work with. And that could get really messy really fast. Can we get another card? And then we will take another question if anybody has another question. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, do not go quick. Do not go quick with this situation. It's going to have to be slow and nurture the relationship into a long-lasting, friendship, ultimately, ideally, love relationship.
And along with going slow and thinking more before you do things, don't be spontaneous with if you make plans. Like, don't try and make plans, but don't say things too quickly that you're gonna regret. Like, don't do something random to get their attention or say something too brash. I would just be careful with what you're going to say if you're going to talk to him at all.
Excellent. Does anybody else have any questions? Or we can move on to the Taurus reading. Questions. If you could like and subscribe, that would be excellent. Fielding questions. Of course, you're welcome anytime, Javitha.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here. Any newcomers? Anybody new would like a question answered? Just type it in the chat. If we could get a like and subscribe, that's all we ask. We're just here having fun, practicing, enjoying each other's company.
If there's no specific questions right now, I would like to go to Taurus.
Okay, we're going to move on to the Taurus reading. We'll do a few cards for that. Hopefully we'll get a question. If you do type the question during the reading, we will answer it once we're done. So Taurus.
Taurus, what is the energy right now for this coming month, this summer? July, Taurus. July, Taurus.
Don't work too hard. Do not work too hard, Taurus.
We know you. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing, Taurus, do not work too hard. It is not a good time to start any new projects. Do not start any new projects, Taurus. Go really slow with what you already have going. Taurus, if you work too hard, you're not going to see the fields of your fruits come to life. I really want you to take a step back and see what you already have going for you. If you start any new projects, Taurus, it doesn't look good. It's going to go even slower than what's already happening now. Can I get another clarifier? Yeah, So don't cry over spilt milk, Taurus. Whatever projects haven't started, it's fine. Just let it be. Guard what you've already got going for you. And I really want to encourage you to kind of share your feelings with other people right now. That is key. Can I get another card? Yeah.
So, just this might be super niche. Maybe it would just resonate with like one person, but there might be some female fire sign figure in your life that is hurting you, going to hurt your heart. That's what I got there, and I kind of just got a confirmation on that one. So take that as you will.
Let's get one more card for Taurus.
Taurus.
Stop. Put that card out.
Which one?
That one. Top. Nope. Top card. Thank you. Yep. All right, Taurus. It's time to celebrate your losses. Cut away the edges and realize that letting something go is actually a blessing at some points. Keep your mouth shut and keep moving forward. Do not let anyone stand in your way, because as soon as that happens, your tower will come tumbling down. Get off your high horse and just go forward. Thank you. All right, that was the Taurus reading.
Thank you, Taurus.
Thank you, Tauruses. We appreciate
Tauri.
Taurinians.
All right, and Nick is going to shuffle my cards for me, because I'm getting some glares that you guys cannot see on camera.
We just keep getting the same cards over and over.
That's because our audience has a very particular energy. Just a fact.
I think we just need to kind of get these cards in a specific order that's not the order that we've been doing. All right. Welcome. We're taking questions. If you are a return viewer, thank you. Put your questions in the chat. This is Nicholas and Sarah, the Tarot Authority. Oh, all right. We've got the Knight of Swords. What do we got here? Okay. I really want you to take care of the people around you right now and let them know that you care about them, but also share your thoughts. That is key. And kind of prune nature to the way that you see it and need it. All right. Sit gently under the Buddha tree. I want you to try to meditate and allow whatever comes to you, come to you. That is your truth. That is who you are. In the room. You're done. Thank you guys. All right, we'll do
I need it.
you need what?
Hi.